Hello. Hello there. Do you got any apple fritters? I do not, unfortunately. It's in your mouth. A Smeed pen? Maybe one of those. Hello. Hi, Reaver. How are you doing? Hi, Bloody. How are you? How about dinner rolls? Dude, dinner rolls actually sound so good. Her Blinky? Oh my god, we are not going to start calling it that. We are not going to start doing that. Is that a weed? I'm telling the police? Yeah, it is a weed. I'm breaking the law. Not really. I get to smoke in my state. Also, hi everyone. Sorry, I'm very brain dead today. These migraines have been kicking my ass. And now that was you who called it that. I was fucking lost. I didn't call it a blinky. I called it a blinker. I said it was blinker o'clock. Okay. That is different. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. It's hump day. Well, same difference. No, it's not. Isn't it a blinker when you suck on it too long? Yeah, because that's what I was saying, is that everyone calls these blinkers now, and I didn't know that. To me, it was just a fucking weed pen. Like, that's always what I've called it. I'm just like, it's a weed pen. But then, like, recently I'd heard it's called a blinker, and then it took me a little longer than I'd like to admit to realize why they called it a blinker, and I was like, it's because when you hit it, it has, like, a threshold for how long you can hit the pen so that you don't, like, burn your battery, and it blinks. Yeah. See? Major gets it. Reaver, fucking old man over here, looked at his clock. I do like calling it a blinky, though. Okay, but isn't... No, that's a blicky, never mind. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, isn't that a gun? No. No, it's not. I'm a wonderful old man. That's a blicky. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, never mind. That's a blicky. Two different things. This is where I realized I was like, oh, I kind of forgot because, long story short, I've had chronic migraine since I was like a teenager. And then at one point I saw a neurologist because it was, they happen all the damn time and they're pretty debilitating. So I used to get injections for, and it was basically like, the way he described it to me, it was a local anesthetic that he would inject directly into the nerve that like runs up your skull. And that was very interesting because like you're sitting there and someone's taking a needle into the back of your neck, like right at the base of your skull. It is very weird. Um, but I had those injections and that was the only thing that ever helped my migraines. Ever. And it would give me like 6 months of absolutely no migraines at all. And then I don't have that insurance anymore. So I haven't had injections in like 4 years or something like that. And I'm like, in these last 2 years, they've just been ramping up again. So I'm like, because I noticed these last 3 days, I keep mixing up my words a lot more and very uncoordinated. And I was like, God, why? Why? Why is this happening? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. My migraines. I forgot this is it. So I'm like, I haven't had them be this intense for a while, but let me know I need to go probably see a doctor again and get on the path to a neurologist. Yep, my ex had those too. They're not fun at all. I'm like, those injections only work. Those are the only things that ever worked. Hi, Beo. How are you doing? It's like an adult binky. See, that's what I was. That's why I was laughing though, because you call it a blinky, and I was one of those kids who had a binky far too long. So it was just like, fuck, full circle. I currently have a sinus issue, so I get your pain. Oh yeah, no, you get it. 100% major. Ah, so repressed memories. Not even like repressed, listen, alright? There were reasons. I couldn't breathe as a kid. Okay, you can have your blinky. This is what I got now, alright? This is mine. Do you wear light up binkies to raves? Okay, I used to. I haven't gone to a rave in years, but I used to have a binky and I like bedazzled it and stuff. Just blocking your mouth increased breathability. So apparently, because like, my mom was taking me to a pediatrician and doctors and all of that, and was like trying to take my binky away, and I was struggling to sleep a lot. And I had a lot of sinus issues growing up, and basically found out that because my upper jaw is underdeveloped, the binky being there, the way it forces your jaw to position, actually opened up my sinus airways more, so I was able to breathe. That's why. So my parents were not discouraged from letting me have a binky for longer. Kind of like those CPAP things. Yeah. It was basically, they figured out it was like my own way of self-soothing so that I could breathe better in my sleep. So, yeah, they do mouth guards. Yep. It's the same thing, the mouth guards, because they position, um, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Dinner's ready. I'm like, I'll grab some in a little bit. I ate. I ate before stream because I was like, I need to get food in me and stuff. So I just sat in a dark room and ate. But yeah, so they have the mouth guards, and that's after like it was sort of also in conjunction with binkies where they figured out that the jaw placement and all those things. So that's where now they have mouth guards, but I have retainers to wear, so I can't wear a mouth guard for that. But anyway, that was fun story time. Are you having tacos? No, we're having baked chicken, green beans, and I don't know what else. I just know it was those two things for sure. Bing chicken, baked chicken, baked chicken. I don't know how to speak English. My one brain cell is struggling, all right. Baked, yeah. Baked. Yeah. Just a little basic dinner. So, little basic dinner. Did some shopping today because we're gonna have my niece and cousin over this weekend, and we're gonna watch some movies, and I'm gonna make us a charcuterie board. So got some stuff to do that, and I'm excited. But I made protein pancakes, and then I had a pear, and then I also have yogurt, a blueberry yogurt. I haven't eaten yet. I did take a small nap when Ash was doing her stuff, so I feel that. That's good you got a nap in, Reaver. Thanks for the invite. I love charcuterie boards. Listen, I will invite everyone all the time for food except for charcuterie boards because I will devour that shit and y'all better bring your own stuff. It's like bring your own charcuterie board. BYOC, all right? Then you can come. Sounds productive. Yeah. And then my head's just been killing me. I couldn't. I'm headed out for yoga. I'm gonna miss more Resi. Well, that's okay. You always have a VOD at least if you ever are bored and want something in the background. We'll probably finish up Resident Evil tonight, and then I'll probably end up calling it after that because my head is like right now. Look, it was like 2 hours before you're supposed to start, and I was tired, so I just stuck my earbuds in to keep an ear on what was going on. Just in case you needed to hear Ashley scream your name, be like, Raver! It's actually hilarious because I remember I used to one of the channels that we raid often, Isidore, I used to mod for him and he did like, 24-hour sleep streams and stuff like that. And never heard of him. Yeah, I'm like, I know Reaver maybe hasn't, so that's why. But I would literally type in chat, I'm like, if you need me, you need to yell Sav. Like, and then I'll wake up because it's the only way you're getting my help. Okay, don't get too lost while I'm gone. I will do my best. I hope you have a great time at Yoga Yoi. Get all limber and stretchy. It's so good too for your mind, like going to yoga, because it is such a like meditation practice. I love it. Or if I have another tab up, yeah, exactly. I'm always like, that's where nowadays I personally don't like moderating because I'm like, I can't be there all the time. And like on top of it, I'm already too behind my own life. Is it goat yoga? I wish goat yoga would be so sick. Oh my, okay. This is obviously like a very fantasy thought, right? Of like, if everything lined up, it would be great. If we all were going to TwitchCon at the same time one year and set up goat yoga for one of the mornings, because San Diego is going to be a place that has goat yoga like readily available. I'm like, that would be so fun to get a group together and do goat yoga and see if you could stream it. That would be sick as fuck, right? I'm like, if people were there like even a day earlier or something, or go one of the mornings when there's like not too much stuff at the con that necessarily interested in, I'm like, that would be fun. That's always too what I'm like, I want to do next time when I go to TwitchCon is I want to have plans outside of the con. I think that's going to be like my goal for things. I don't think I ever banned anyone as a mod. I'm good at avoiding responsibilities. It wasn't even that. It's just like if you need me to like edit commands or approve of things or do this and you know what I mean? It was just like, you can't do it no more. I don't want to have to pay attention. I love you, but I don't want to have to pay attention. I don't think I can bend. Why? You have like a metal rod up your back? That's the only way you're getting out of this, Major. Arthritis? Okay, well, I guess that's another way you can get out of it. I mean, I have arthritis in my hip too, motherfucker. All right. I'm gonna be bending. That's just gonna hurt a little bit. I don't have it, but I could. I don't have it, but I could develop it from yoga. You never know. I think yoga is like one of the most low impact sort of exercises that you could do. I feel like your joints would be okay. That's fucking hilarious, though, Major. I love yoga. I'm so down. I love yoga too, but man, I realize I am like, I'm out of shape. You have me holding myself up for like a minute and a half and I'm shaking. I'm just like, I can't do it. And then that's when I let go and I just roll up on the floor. That's how yoga classes usually go for me. I'm just old and not as limber as I used to be. Me either. I realize I'm like, I gotta start stretching more because I have absolutely lost majority of my limberness and that's not okay. Gotta stretch more. Just collectively take stretch breaks, you know what I mean? With Ash, she's just on when I'm available, and like the other mods are busy or still waking up. Yeah, that's where I'm like, it definitely works out, I think, for a lot of people. I just know for me, I feel like it's an overcorrection because I spent so much of my days and hours and all of those things like on Twitch and like helping out and like moderating and doing those things that I'm like I'm trying to get healthier habits and stuff like that in my life, and that's where I'm like, yeah, I can't because if I sit there for like 30 minutes or an hour, I'm gonna end up being there for like 4 and then like, It's the self-discipline in me. I'm trying to work on it in other areas. That's always where I laugh because I'm like, moderators help a ton because it is 99% volunteer work unless you're like a moderator for the 1%. Like, that's different. We all wake up one day and just can't reach our toes anymore. That's actually too real. I don't like that major. So I'll definitely overdo that and we'll have multiple tabs going. Yeah, I feel that. I still do that. I think when I was getting ready, like when I woke up this morning, I had on Cutie Cinderella stream because her, Caroline, and Sam Witch were going dress shopping for the Streamer Awards. And then I had Ashley up on another monitor, and then I had another stream on, and then I had one on my phone when I was walking around my house, and I was like, this is too much. Too much. Alrighty. I feel like I'm ready. This is also a side note because of this song. When I saw Doja Cat live last year, Doechii opened for Doja Cat and I fell in love. And then the other day, my Twitter feed was blowing up with stuff about Doechii because she opened for Tyler the Creator at Camp Flog Gnaw and then came out for one of the songs and the volume of the crowd cheering when she came out unironically made me like tear up because when she opened for Doja Cat last year, people only knew like one of her songs and they were just kind of like whatever. But everyone ended up loving her because she put on such a great show. Doja ended up swapping her out with Ice Spice halfway through the tour and everyone wanted Doechii back. Anyway, I thought that was great and I'm like, she's doing it. I'm excited for her. There's times this week I'll have you up, her up, be playing COD, so the multitasking is real. The multitasking is insane. I don't know who Doechii is. Well, you should figure it out. She's a female rapper. I'm like, you might remember this song that I've played. So the ones that she does that everyone knows is this song. This was the one that, like, I guess had people, at least everyone knows this song to a degree. This is Doechii. Yep. Yep. That's why I'm like, if there is that song and that's Doechii. Yep. And then she's been coming out with more stuff. So this is her newest album. I don't know any of these. You didn't even know the one prior to that. Her rap, she's so good. She also, side note, she raps live. She has no vocal tracks. I don't really listen to modern rap either, but I listen to Doechii. I love her. As long as it's not Glorilla, I'm happy. Are you on that hater train for Glorilla too? But because Doechii was also one of the few collabs that Tyler had on his album. Is there a train? She's just bad, yeah. But like, if I remember correctly, she got brought out as well for Tyler's uh festival. And everyone is like, she had 8 bars and it was still bad. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone was like, it was bad. How did you get 8 bars and you still fucking failed it? But you got Dochi over here who came out and absolutely killed it. She had her own set and did like amazing. Yeah, no, they didn't like her. The internet also does not like Glorilla. So, alrighty. I want to play Resident Evil now. It was just awesome seeing that. So I'm like, I saw Dochi. I got to see Dochi live. Like, I always gotta knock those off my bucket list, you know? Alrighty. This man. Like, to make sure everything is in the right areas. So I know, I'm like trying to remember where we are. So we're in the hospital. And Jill just got out of her little infection coma. I always thought Dochi was that rice ice cream. You mean mochi? You mean mochi, Major? Dochi and Mochi. Oh my god. I was about to say, my snake is named Mochi. Over here saying, I thought... No, Major. Mochi is damn good. You named your snake after rice? I named him after one of my favorite desserts. Yes. His name is Mochi. It also kind of worked out because he is a very plump boy. He's larger than he's supposed to be. Because males are smaller. And, he is a lot bigger than he's supposed to be. And the vets were like, yeah, we have to sex him because we don't know if it's actually a boy. He's too big. So Mochi ended up working. A little plump rice cake, you know?
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos.
Yeah,
He carried
Carlos
you here
did
and
that.
treated you himself, crazy bastard.
Where is he?
Went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high.
How do you have frozen desserts in a desert? We have freezers. We did invent that at some point.